Hi, my name is Darren Gibbs. It's been a quiet week in New Zealand and therefore our markets are following markets offshore. The trends have been very similar to last week, so we're looking at lower long-term interest rates as investors become more confident that interest rates may not rise further over the next 12 months, and in fact we may even see some easing sometime next year. Part of the confidence is coming from lower oil prices. Brent crude is now trading below $80 a barrel. That's down from 95 3 weeks ago, and it's sitting at a 3-month low. Part of that is due to increases in supply. We're seeing increased inventories in both China and the US, and we're also seeing less demand. Indeed, in the US, gasoline demand is forecast to fall next year, and in fact, gasoline demand per capita is expected to be at a 20-year low. And that reflects a number of factors. It includes the increased take-up of EVs, more fuel-efficient vehicles generally, more working from home, and just the impact of higher prices on demand. That's good news for New Zealand. Lower oil prices mean lower prices at the pump. That releases more income back into the people's wallets, money that can be spent elsewhere in the economy. And it also helps bring inflation down. Good news for the Reserve Bank this week also. We saw a decline in inflation expectations. 1 year ahead, now down to 3.6 from 4.17 previously, and 2 year ahead expectations now running at 2.76, down from 2.83%. Moving in the right direction, but still very high. The Reserve Bank will want to see those come down further over the next 6-12 months or so. Looking ahead to the coming week, we've got a lot more data ahead of us. We'll see data on migration, data on consumer spending, and important data on the housing market. Also on the inflation front, next week Statistics New Zealand will produce more data on inflation for the October month. We'll see information on rentals, information on food prices, and some quite important information for the first time on what's happening with travel prices. My colleagues will be back to update you next week.